This video is on topic number 5, algebraic expression and formula. In this topic, we'll always see a few words that you have to remember regards to the question. The first one is simplify. Simplify meaning make it simple. Normally, we would put same family together. Put same family together. The next one that you always see will be expand. Normally, you will see bracket to the question, be it one bracket or two brackets. All right, we are actually removing the brackets by multiplication. Last one, factorize. Factorize and expansion, they are actually one family. It's the opposite. Factorize, when you do it, we will always having the answer with brackets. And we must understand common factor. Okay? So, right now, I'll go on to question number 1. Simplify. Simplify, make it as simple as possible. Look at the question, it actually say two fractions is there. Part A is 6x squared over 2x, meaning if we can cancel off the common factors, the fraction will become more simple. So 6x squared over 2x, I can actually rewrite it to make it simple for you. 6x squared is actually x times x over 2x. Since the numerators and denominator both have x, we can actually divide it. 6 divided by 3, you can use calculator as well, get the 3. So my final answer for this, 3x. Second one. Second part, you have a bit more careful because the numerator, meaning the top, is slightly smaller than the bottom of a squared b. I want to rewrite this again. A over a squared is a times a followed with b. All right, so numerator at the top and the bottom both have a, can actually divide it off. But please remember, when we divide it off, it doesn't mean that it is gone. It will still be a fraction because there are still some items, a and b, at the denominator. So my final answer for this is 1 over a b. It's not going to be just a b. So be careful about that for part B. Next question. Simplify 6x over 7, divide 4 over 7. This is something that you have learned in primary school. You can never be able to do algebra using divide. Normally, we need to do something to it before we can start working on it. We have to do this. K, C, F. Keep, change the sign, and flip. All right, so I will keep 6x over 7. Change the sign, divide become times. Then I will flip 4 over 7, become 7 over 4. Some of you love to do this. 7 and 7, we can divide it. So we are left with only 6x over 4. Simplest form, 3x over 2. So this is the answer for question number 2. Question number 3, simplify. Simplify, so you can remember, make it simple, same family. So what's the first thing I have to do? 2a, 2 bracket a plus 5 minus a. The first thing I have to do, I need to remove the bracket first. All right, I will be able to get 2a plus 10. All right, for some students who love to do this, I'll show it to you how I get 2a plus 10. All right, so 2 is here, a plus 5 is at the top. So 2 times a, I get 2a. 2 times positive 5, I get plus 10. This is how I get 2a plus 10. I never do anything to minus a, I will just write it down. I hope you can see by this expression, you will see 2a, 10 by itself, minus a. So, which two terms they are of the same family? They are 2a and minus a. So when I write the answer, just use a calculator. 2a, 2 minus 1. I will get a plus 10. All right, this is the answer to question 3a. 3b. C over 2 plus 2c over 5. Remember, for fraction, denominator must be the same. All right, so to make denominator to be the same, c plus c over 2, I will times 5, I will times 5. All right, the other part, I will times 2, so that I can get this 5c over 10 plus times 2, 4c over 10. Once denominator are the same, I can write them to be together. 5c plus 4c. Same family? Yes. 9c over 10 is the answer. Question number 4. Expand and simplify. Expand. All right, and simplify. Meaning I need to remove the bracket first, and then I will put the same family together. All right, what is so different between question 3 and this? Question 3a, if you look at it, there's only one bracket. All right, 2 bracket a plus 5. But for question 4, I hope you can see there are 2 brackets, and in between the bracket, there is no sign. So it's actually bracket times bracket. When we see this kind of question, we must remember we will use the tic-tac-toe or the box method. Do draw the box. All right, so I will write x plus 3 here, x plus 5 here. Everything that I will do inside the box, I'm doing multiplication. So we need to fill up everything in the box. X times x, x squared. X times positive 3 plus 3x. X positive 5 times x plus 5x. And lastly, positive 5 times positive 3 plus 15. I will write everything down. X squared plus 3x plus 5x plus 12. We are almost there. Can you see that 3x plus 5x, they are same family? So we can put them together. X squared plus 3 plus 5, 8x plus 12. This is the answer to 3a. The same methods will be used for 3b. I will use the box method. X plus 3, x minus 2. Use a different color to let you see how I do. Answer. I need to fill in everything in the box by doing multiplication. X times x squared. X times positive 3 plus 3x. So you must be careful when you see a negative. Negative 2 times x, negative 2x, and negative 2 times positive 3, I get negative 6. I'll do the same thing. I'll write everything out. X squared plus 3x minus 2x minus 6. See, center part with x, I can put them together. So x squared plus 3 minus 2, I will get the plus x. Or some of you would like to say plus 1x minus 6. This is the answer to question 4b. Question 5. Factorize x squared plus 3x. Factorize meaning I will need to take out common terms. Okay, so x squared plus 3x, I can say that is equals to x times x plus 3x. Since both of it has an x, I can take out x. What is left inside the bracket will be what is not taken out. So it's x plus 3. Okay, so this is the answer to question 5a. Next one. Question 5b. Factorize x squared minus 5x plus 6. This answer will have two brackets. Since we start off with x squared, the first item here be x. So what are the numbers beside the x? Okay, the first thing that you have to do, must make sure that you know, must make use of plus 6. Plus 6, what are the different factors? 1 times 6, negative 1 times 6, negative 2 times negative 3, and lastly, 2 times 3. I have 4 sets of answer. So how do I know which set I have to use? So I have to do the next step. I will need to plus the both factors. So 1 plus 6, I will get 7. Okay, suppose we negative 6. Negative 6, negative 1 plus negative 6, I'll get negative 7. Negative 2 plus negative 3, I'll get a negative 5. And lastly, 2 plus 3, I'll get 5. So I have 7, negative 7, negative 5, and 5. So which one should I use? I'll have to look at this number now. I change the color so that you can see. I will use red. Right? Can you see the numbers here? Negative 5x. Choose the one that is linked to negative 5. Alright? So based on here, I hope you can see I'm using this set of numbers. So my answer will be x minus 2, x minus 3. Okay, so this is 5B. Are we almost there? Two more questions to go. Question number 6. Fraction. Write 3x over 2 minus 2 bracket x minus 2 over 3. First thing that you have to do, in order to put them to become a single fraction, denominator must be the same. So times 3 times 2 times 3 times 2. I need to be fair. The bottoms times 3, the top part must also times 3. Alright, I can just rewrite it now. 3x times 3, I get 9x. 2 times 3, I get 6. Minus 2 times 2, I get 4. Bracket x minus 2. 3 times 2, I get 6. Once the denominator are the same, I can put them together now. 9x minus 4, x minus 2. This is almost the end, but not the end yet, because right now you can see they are x and x, meaning we can put them together. Alright, so 9x over 6. 9x I never do anything. Now I need to remove the bracket. Negative 4 times x, I get negative 4x. Be careful now. Negative 4 times negative 2. Negative 4 times negative 2. Get a plus 8. 9x minus 4x. You can put them together to be more simple. This is the answer for question number 6. Last question, number pattern. The first 4 terms of a sequence are 5, 9, 13, and 17. Okay, what do you need to know about the number pattern? You need to know, all right, when we want to move on from one term to the other term, for this, I hope you can see I need to plus 4. All right, so every time I move in this direction, all right, I will plus 4. Okay, so what's the next 2 terms? With 17 plus 4, I get 21. 21 plus 4, I get 25. Okay, part B. Part B is important because it always comes up. Find an expression for the n term. The moment they ask about n term, they're actually asking you about what is the formula for this number pattern. What is the formula for this number pattern? To do this question, you must remember T0 plus Dn. D I have already found for you. Every time when we move from one item, one number to the other number, you realize we plus 4. This is what we call D. D for difference. So right now, T0 plus 4n. Now we are supposed to find term 0 or T0. Okay, listen carefully. The number patterns start off with term number 1. So for 5, 5 is term number 1, number 9 is term number 2, and so on. So where is T0? T0 will be in front of 5. All right. As we move to the next term, you realize we plus 4. But what happens if we go back? In this case, we need to minus 4. All right. So term 0 is what we can find it by using term 1 minus the difference. So 5 minus 4, I'll get 1, right? So I just write down this. So this will be my n term formula. Okay, normally it's always linked to the next question. Amy says that the k term of the sequence is 1 plus is 141. Find the value of k. We are just using this formula. 1 plus 4n equals to 141. But instead of n, they ask you 1 plus 4k equals to 1, 4. So now we are back into equation. All right. So that's why I always say things that you want to find, always keep it at the left hand side. Keep it at the left hand side. All right. So 4k is already at the left hand side. Keep it there. So we want to get rid of 1. So how do I get rid of 1? I can actually minus 1. Minus 1. Can you see that? How I minus 1? All right. So if I minus 1 already, what is left? 1 minus 1 is 0. I left with 4k equals to 141 minus 1. I get 140. I want to find k now. I will divide by 4. Divide by k is actually 140 divided by 35. Meaning it's the 35th term. That's the answer for the last question.